Hi there, this is Kyle Barnett with Asset Panda, our solutions engineer here. And today I'd like to talk to you and show you our Intune integration. So with the Microsoft Intune integration, you have the ability to pull over your devices and information into Asset Panda. So you can make sure that your asset records or your device records are staying up to date. To get started with that, first thing you want to do is go and click on the settings right here, jump over to your account management, then go to your manage integrations, go to the integration store, and you should see Microsoft Intune in there. If you don't see it, you can go ahead and search for it. But I can now go ahead, hit the added button, jump over to the integrations in module, go to my configure button. From here, I want to then go to my Azure portal. From there, I want to create an enterprise application. Go ahead, set that enterprise application up and grab the client ID, the value for the client secret, my object ID, and my tenant. Once I do that and paste them in here, then I can go ahead and hit my test and save connection. And I can now continue over to map over the data from Intune to come over into Asset Panda. Once I come here, I can go ahead and select add new map option, give this mapping a name. I can go ahead and select the direction this is going. Intune is a two-way integration, so we do have the ability to pull records into Asset Panda, but then we also have the ability to update those records that come into Asset Panda. So if I want to pull them in, then I select the push to Asset Panda Pro, select my external entity or my operating system in Intune. Again, I can break it down by my Android, my Windows, my Mac OS, my iOS. Or if I just want to pull everything, I can go and select my all devices. I can also filter by information from Intune to make sure I'm collecting only the necessary records. And I can filter by the compliance status of that device. I can filter by the categories of those devices. I can filter by the ownership. And more importantly, I can also filter by that security group that these devices fall under. Once I do that, I want to go ahead and make sure I set up my unique attribute, the attribute that we're going to be comparing the records that are coming in by. Typically, I recommend the serial number for it. Then I want to set that attribute on the Asset Panda side. And from here, I can add as many attributes as I would like to, as long as I have the field on the Asset Panda side. So I already have my serial number. Let's see, I want my manufacturer. Let's say I want my model. Um, let's say I want my IMEI. If there is an IMEI with those assets, maybe I want the category. Now, you may not always fill out the category on the Intune side, and that is perfectly fine. Because if this category is not filled out on the Intune side, then I can go ahead and do a no matching fit. And I can predefine that value on the Asset Panda side and say, hey, you know what? I know that all of these are going to be computers. So I can say, well, all of them coming over are computers, or whatever other category you'd like to select, or any other field that you'd like to select. Let's say I want to do my, storage, my total storage space, and go to input that in there. Or let's say I want to do my MAC address. I can go and select that and input my MAC address. And now that I have all of those mappings done, then I can go ahead and save this. Now, again, I do need to give it a mapping. I'm going to say, test on call Intune. Go ahead and save that. Now I've created that mapping to, again, pull those assets into Asset Panda. Now, what if I want to then update those assets on the Intune side? Well, I can go and create a new mapping for that. I can say, hey, you know what? This is going to be my push to Intune, and then select my direction. Okay, I'm going to go Asset Panda to there. Select the entities that it's going into. Again, utilize my unique attributes. Well, I want to do let's say my Intune ID that I'm syncing over. And then again, I can go and select those fields that I can update. Now, there are only a few fields that we can update with Intune, and that's going to be that managed device name, the notes, and the ownership of those devices. So let's say I want to update that managed device name with maybe, you know what? Maybe I have a special attribute inside of Asset Panda for it. I can go ahead and save that. And now those assets are going to be updated, going back to Intune again, that managed device name. Once I get those set up, though, doesn't mean that it's automatically going to sync. There is one last thing I need to do to make sure I'm syncing both pulling into Asset Panda and also pushing back to Intune. And that's going to be what we call our automations or create that automated sync. So I can go and select the create that automated sync for that. And then I can say, you know what, pull from Intune. And now that I've got that pull from Intune, that name of that automation set up, I can go and hit continue. Now I can go and get my scheduled period for when I want that sync to happen. How often do I want Asset Panda to pull from Intune? Or how often do I want Asset Panda to push back to Intune to update those records? So I can go ahead, come over here and say, hey, you know what? Great. I want it every day or maybe hourly, maybe every 5 hours, whatever period of threshold you would like to, we can go ahead and run that. Now we can also do another type of automation, which here is going to be what we call a device management automation. And what that means is when I run that form or that specialized workflow, then under the Intune integration, I can go ahead and utilize that integration to update those assets. So I need to select my unique value, but I can go ahead, lock, wipe, retire, or delete automatically by running that special work. So let's say, for example, I have a disposed workflow. I'm getting rid of this asset. Well, since I'm getting rid of an asset Panda, or I'm no longer going to be utilizing it, I no longer want it active in Intune. So I can go ahead, select my disposed workflow, select my device management, Microsoft Intune. Again, let's just say we're going off of that barcode of that unique attribute. And now I can say, hey, you know what? I want to retire that out of Intune. I want to log that this device has been retired. Now I can go ahead, save that, understood. Yes, there is a possibility of that record being deleted on the Intune side when it is retired. That is perfectly fine. And now I have that automation. Again, so that whenever I run that disposed workflow, I can go ahead and make sure that my Intune is staying up to date along with my Asset Panda account. So we just get that better sync. Now, if you do have additional questions, if you guys would like to test this out, please go ahead, click on the link below to go and get into Asset Panda, or you can always contact an Asset Panda specialist so we can go and help you out with it. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.